How's it going, ding dongs? Welcome back to Ding Dong Drift. Behind my giant head is the complete 3D printed wide body. So sit back, check out this quick time lapse, and then onto the beauty shop.
So if you're new here, this is just a quick recap. I 3D scanned my entire car, designed a wide body for it, used my Bambu lab to print it all in pieces, put it all together, melted the pieces together, and then starting with the front, cut off all the metal I didn't need, then simply glued on the 3D printed panels with some panel bond. And then lastly, fiberglassed the whole panel.
So here it is. Obviously, side skirts are still not complete. I will be doing those off camera because quick little sand and paint and that's it and they're done. But yeah, it turned out pretty good from a distance. I did sand this for like 3 weeks. That's why the video took so long to come out. Sanded it forever and I just got fed up with it. So the sanding, like I said in the update video, the reason this took so long is because of all the little indents between the seams. So there's, you know, the whole wide body is made out of pieces, and each seam was sticking out. So I was trying to get it as smooth as possible, and it is pretty smooth. Like you can't see any huge bumps in it. Like it's pretty damn smooth. You see the light reflecting? It's pretty smooth. However, I got fed up with it, and when I painted it, I kind of just sent it. I didn't really take good care of the final sanding, and if you look really close, first of all, there's a lot of dust nibs in it, and some of the sanding marks are still showing. It's really hard to tell, like right, yeah, it's hard to tell. But in person you can tell, and yeah, so I'm either going to wet sand and do a fat coat of clear, just wet sand and polish. I don't know, we'll see what happens. This is no clear, by the way. This is just straight out the can, Rust-Oleum yellow. On this C-pillar, I also went a little thick on the first coat and got some alligatoring or whatever you call it. So that will be, definitely will be touched up. There's just a quick sand down to the primer and then recoat. And for some reason, I don't know if you can tell, but the yellow is different. So this is the trunk's been painted for years. It's probably just fading, I'm guessing. But you can see it's a little more orange, and this is a lot more yellow. And then the whole car is like that, so the doors don't match the quarter panel, but whatever. This is all gonna become carbon Kevlar eventually. Nothing really crazy happened. I mean, everything went smoothly besides having to sand forever. Body lines match up nicely. I'm trying to think if I messed up anything else. I'm not gonna show it right now because I don't want to open the garage because it's freezing. It's like 25 outside. Fahrenheit for you Europeans. This side, for some reason, the hole looks wider than this side. And I think the reason is, I found a wrinkle right here in the trunk. So there was a bulge here where I'm guessing the car was rear-ended and it pushed the whole trunk up. And it's also why you see the tight gap, and it opens up right here and then gets tight again, and then the trunk doesn't line up. Whereas on this side, it's got a nice even gap all the way through, but this side is below the trunk and this side is above the trunk. So the whole rear end is just all sorts of fucked up. And I don't care at this point because, like I said, this is all gonna get chopped off. It's gonna get a tube rear end, and I will be able to align everything the way I want. Trunk will be carbon, panels will be carbon Kevlar, everything's gonna be floating. I have crazy plans I wanna do with 3D printed mounts and stuff. So I'm gonna have like sacrificial mounts. So when you are in an impact, the mount breaks and you just print a new mount, and it keeps the body in place and in shape and keeps the tube frame all happy as well. Oh, this side you could see the sanding marks much better. You see that? Yeah, it's pretty ugly. Big glaring issue is that you can see through the inside to the outside. Come on, focus. I gotta make a little cover panel there that will be made out of carbon fiber because I really need to practice some carbon fiber infusion. So I'm gonna make like a whole cover panel, basically like the old interior part used to be, but now fully enclosed. Also, my sunroof broke, which is fine because this is another piece that I'll be making out of carbon and actually selling to you guys. So make sure you subscribe, you don't miss that. I think now is the part in the channel where all of the carbon fiber production will begin. I have exhausted the 3D printing, kind of, and I want to get more into carbon fiber. There's a lot of things that I'm going to start making out of carbon fiber. I've mentioned them before. I'm going to have the flying buttresses or dutches or whatever the hell they're called. A whole new dash, whole new interior, door panels, doors. I want the whole car to be carbon. The roof, skin, everything. This will be the lightest SC in the world. The widest, lightest, most badass looking futuristic SC with crazy headlights and everything. So got huge plans for this car. So please subscribe. Like 90% of you are not subscribed. If you're watching, if you don't have an account or whatever, please just subscribe. I'm really trying to make this happen. Any support helps. Check out the website, pick up some merch, some stickers or whatever. I cut them myself. And if you have an SC, check out all the products I make for it. And I do have new parts coming for other cars as well, specifically GS, IS, yeah, just like random stuff. Miata, I got NA Miata, NA and MB Miata. Side markers coming. But that's gonna basically wrap up this video, ding dongs. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry it took so long to come out. It was a lot of work, but I think it's well worth the wait because it turned out friggin' incredible and I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for watching. Stay Stay sweet, ding dongs. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next week.
America, America, beautiful. Do you have your passport?